Midnight dripping down the glass, red light burning through the rain. 1964 was calling, and the city knew my name. Bass came crawling through the doorway, hearts were beating double time. Something woke beneath the neon, on the edge of sunset night. High heels moving down the pavement, black cars floating through the haze, velvet ropes and restless dreamers looking for their golden break. Go-go shadows touched the ceiling, vinyl thundered underneath. Every stranger looked immortal, every smile concealed a secret. Hungry voices filled the hallway, waiting for their turn to shine. Pretty faces chased tomorrow, like tomorrow could be bought tonight. Sunset kept 1,000 stories, smoke was turning red to gold. Nobody knew while they danced there, they were watching history unfold. Let the red light touch your body, let the rhythm pull you in. Every legend starts as someone waiting for the night to begin. Hear those footsteps in the hallway, feel that fever through the floor. Whiskey poured into the midnight, and the whole crowd screamed for more. Neon never dies, never dies. We come alive under red lights. Meet me at the Whiskey tonight. We own the dark until daylight. Neon never dies, never dies. Raise your hands into the sky. If we only live for one night, make this one last all our lives. House band shadows wrote the evening, poetry was on the wall. Broken hearts became performers, trying to outlive it all. Amplifiers shook the pavement, leather jackets filled the room. Summer nights became rebellion, every chorus went kaboom. Years kept changing, every rhythm punk and metal crossed the floor. New guitars replaced old lovers, still the crowd demanded more. Fame could vanish before sunrise, one great song could make it stay. That small room upon the strip kept changing music anyway. Let the red light touch your body, let the saxophone confess. Every photograph grows older, but tonight won't leave us yet. Hear those footsteps in the hallway, feel that fever through the floor. Whiskey poured into the midnight, and the whole crowd screamed for more. Neon never dies, never dies. We come alive under red lights. Meet me at the Whiskey tonight. We own the dark until daylight. Neon never dies, never dies. Raise your hands into the sky. If we only live for one night, make this one last all our lives. When the boulevard goes silent, when the rain erases names, when the posters lose their colors and the world forgets our faces, close your eyes and hear that bass line like a heartbeat through the crowd. History never really whispers when the memories play this loud. Neon never dies, never dies. We come alive under red lights. Meet me at the Whiskey tonight. We own the dark until day. Rain is running down on Sunset when last black car passes by. The saxophone keeps breathing into that violet morning sky. I touch the cold glass softly while the final lights burn low. Whisky fades into the distance, but the neon follows home. Blue lights inside the rainfall, boot heels against the street, young souls beneath the billboards, music underneath their feet. Curfew written like a warning, sunset burning after 10. They told the night to disappear, the night came back again. Kids were gathering on Sunset, long hair underneath the signs, coffee houses, clubs and dreamers, living past the closing time. City fathers feared the movement, neighbors wanted streets controlled. But you cannot give youth fire, then command the flame grow cold. Pandora's box beneath the traffic, voices rising through the haze. Music carried down the boulevard through those restless rebel days. Girls with flowers, boys with records, police lights painted everything blue. Hollywood had sold them freedom, now the street demanded it too. I can hear their footsteps running through the echo of the rain. Every generation learns freedom always has a name. Tonight the sax is crying like it remembers every face. Sunset keeps their shadows, even time cannot erase. We were dancing past the curfew under California stars. They could close the street around us, couldn't silence our guitars. Neon freedom, midnight children, every heartbeat said remain. We were dancing past the curfew while sunset burned in rain. November brought the confrontation, crowds gathered on the strip. Arguments became resistance, authority began to slip. Headlights stretched toward Laurel Canyon, sirens cut the evening air. Everyone became a witness just by choosing to be there. Not a glamorous club story, not a perfect Hollywood scene. It was youth demanding spaces where the young could simply be. Decades later, signs are different, different names above each door. But whenever nightlife feels forbidden, those old footsteps cross the floor. I can hear their footsteps running through the echo of the rain. Every generation learns freedom always has a name. Tonight the trumpets crying for the faces time displaced. Sunset keeps their shadows, even years cannot erase. We were dancing past the curfew under California stars. They could close the street around us, couldn't silence our guitars. Neon freedom, midnight children, every heartbeat said remain. We were dancing past past the curfew. Sunset, burning rain. Freedom rarely looks like movies. Sometimes freedom misses home. Sometimes freedom holds a record on a sidewalk all alone. Sometimes all a generation really wants the world to know is don't decide our dreams are over just because it's time to go. We were dancing past the curfew under California stars. They could close the street around us, couldn't silence our guitar. Neon freedom, midnight children, every heartbeat said remain. We were dancing past the curfew while sunset burned in rain. Now I'm walking down that boulevard, half a century away. Still I hear those teenage voices inside everything they play. Every club light holds an echo, every midnight keeps the flame. We were dancing past the curfew, and LA remembers our name. Street empty after midnight, rain sleeping on the stone. Old sunset keeps its secrets when everybody's gone. Distant rhythm trembles somewhere beyond my view. Every generation leaves a little neon residue. September on the strip, a new door open wide. 500 dreams inside it, a whole city waiting outside. Neil played into midnight, smoke curled around the light. The Roxy found its heartbeat on a warm Los Angeles night. Lou had keys inside his pocket, new paint underneath the smoke. Everybody sensed the future, though nobody ever spoke. Artist waiting in the hallway, managers against the wall. One great night could change a lifetime, one bad night could end it all. Downstairs music shook the tables, upstairs secrets traded hands. Deals were born between the glasses, dreams became tomorrow's plans. Hollywood looked almost honest through that warm September glow. Fame was only 20 footsteps from the sidewalk down below. Play it soft, Mr. Piano, let the crowded room dissolve. All these unfinished stories time was never meant to solve. Hear the sax across the decades like somebody saying stay. Every night becomes a memory before it fades away. Upstairs at the Roxy, we whispered through the smoke. Downstairs someone found forever inside every note they broke. Upstairs at the Roxy, where the beautiful disappeared. Everybody came from music, everybody left with years. Different voices filled the building, different seasons crossed the stage. Rock and soul became the handwriting of another golden age. Famous faces, unknown singers, both stood underneath that light. One already owned tomorrow, one was born again Play it soft, Mr. Piano. Let the crowded room dissolve. All these unfinished stories time was never meant to solve. Hear the sax across the decades like somebody saying stay. Every night becomes a memory before it fades away. Upstairs at the Roxy, we whisper through the smoke. Downstairs someone found forever inside every note they broke. Upstairs at the Roxy, where the beautiful disappeared. Everybody came for music, everybody left with years. What remains when crowds go home, when champagne loses its shine? A microphone, an empty room, and footprints trapped in time. Maybe legends aren't immortal, maybe buildings simply know how to hold our disappearing long after we let go. Upstairs at the Roxy, we whisper through the smoke. Downstairs someone found forever inside every note they broke. Upstairs at the Roxy, where the beautiful disappeared. Everybody came for music, everybody left with years. Upstairs at the Roxy, I still hear September breathe. Every dream that climbed those stairs left a little light beneath. Let the final Rhodes chord linger, let the red curtain fall slow. Somewhere underneath the silence, it's still 1973 below. The chairs are standing empty, rain is tapping backstage. One red curtain sleeping like a bookmark on a page. I leave without a goodbye, the night already knows. The sunset takes another secret, the Roxy never told. There was another door upstairs, no name beneath the light. A quieter kind of Hollywood, hiding above the night. Downstairs everybody screamed. Up here they barely spoke. Fame removed its makeup. Somewhere inside the smoke, velvet couches, low-lit glasses, conversations almost still. People everybody recognized, trying not to feel unreal. Jack was laughing in the corner, Lou was watching from his chair. Famous people became strangers once the door closed on the stairs. No photographers were waiting, no stage begging for applause. Just the strange exhausted silence that arrives when glamour pauses. Down below another encore shook the ceiling like a train. Up above they drank in shadows, trying to become unknown again. Close the velvet curtain slowly, leave the whole world on the street. Fame can make a room feel crowded, loneliness still takes a seat. No flashbulbs in the darkness, no headline knows my name. For another stolen hour, let me disappear from fame. Above Friendships lasted till the sunrise. Some did not survive at all. Every drink became confession, every laugh concealed a bruise. People who could have the whole world still had something left to lose. That's the cruel side of the velvet. Every dream collects a price. Being known by everybody doesn't mean they know your life. So the room became a shelter from the faces down below. A tiny island over sunset where the brightest stars could go. Close the velvet curtain slowly, leave the whole world on the street. Fame can make a room feel crowded, loneliness still takes a seat. No flashbulbs in the darkness, no headline knows my name. For another stolen hour, let me disappear from fame. Above the red light, nobody had to shine. Above the red light, midnight belonged to time. Downstairs they wanted legends, upstairs we wanted truth. Above the red light, Hollywood removed its youth. Maybe every famous city needs a room nobody sees, where the icons become human and the kings fall to their knees, where applause becomes a heartbeat and the spotlight can intrude. Just a door above the Roxy and the luxury of solitude. Above the red light, nobody had to shine. Above the red light, midnight belonged to time. Downstairs they wanted legends, upstairs we wanted truth. Above the red light, Hollywood removed its youth. Above the red light, let the final glass stay full, let the saxophone keep crying, soft and beautiful and cruel. When the boulevard awakens, we will put our faces on. Above the red light, we were human until dawn. One staircase downward, one cold morning sky, sunset without makeup, no reason left to lie. The velvet door closes, the city starts to move. Nobody knows what happened, and that's what made it true. A dirty sign on Sunset, a basement colored sky. Young voices cross the country just to make this room alive. No limousine was needed, no diamonds at the door, just beats nobody understood until they wanted more. Rock kids leaning near the speakers, rappers waiting for their turn. Different tribes inside one building, watching new collisions burn. East Coast records reach Los Angeles, through promoters taking chances. New vocabulary entered Hollywood between the dances. Nobody called it history, they were trying to survive. untangle cables, keeping little stages alive. Somewhere underneath the feedback, hip-hop started finding space, a sitting room for movie stars. Discovered another phase. Turn the house lights lower, let the strange ones take the stage. Every revolution starts as something missing from the page. Dust is dancing in the spotlight, bass is bleeding through the wall. Nobody knows who's becoming someone history will call. Club lingerie after midnight, different worlds beneath one roof. Hollywood wanted pretty stories, we came carrying the truth. Club lingerie after midnight, hit that underground, collide. Every sound they call too different, found a little room inside. Years kept bending all the genres, rock to rap and back again. Promoters changed and crowds got younger, names appeared and disappeared. Outside labels chased the future, inside future had arrived before executives could package it. The little room was already alive. No algorithm picked the record, no glow and screen predicted fame. Just a crowd and tiny stage lights, and the courage to sound strange. Eventually the sound went silent, other names replaced the door. But LA Underground remembers what those nights were searching for. Turn the house lights lower, let the strange ones take the stage. Every revolution starts as something missing from the page. Dust is dancing in the spotlight, bass is bleeding through the wall. Nobody knows who's becoming someone history will call. Club lingerie after midnight, different worlds beneath one roof. Hollywood wanted pretty stories, we came carrying the truth. Club lingerie after midnight, hit that underground, collide. Every sound they called too different, found a little room inside. The future rarely has a logo when it first walks through the door. Sometimes future has one microphone, cables on the floor. Sometimes nobody is filming, sometimes nobody gets paid. And 40 years go passing, and we worship what they made. Club lingerie after midnight, different worlds beneath one roof. Hollywood wanted pretty stories, we came carrying the truth. Club lingerie after midnight, hear that underground, collide. Every sound they call too different, found a little room inside. Club lingerie after midnight, let that dusty record spin. All the outsiders kept knocking till somebody let them in. Now another sign is glowing where those restless shadows stood. But somewhere underneath the concrete, that old bass still sounds good. Empty sidewalk, 4 a.m. One flyer in the rain, ink bleeding toward the gutter without a single name. The city keeps forgetting, the buildings disappear, but underground has memory if you get close enough to hear. Compton after midnight, streetlights humming low. He was glowing in the darkness, where the young machines would grow. Turntables behind the curtain, drums waiting in the back. Nobody heard tomorrow coming till Dre put it on the track. He was young behind the tables, learning how a room could move, watching dancers chase the rhythm, finding science in the groove. Electro running through the speakers, funk reflected off the glass. Every blend became a lesson, every night became a class. No empire yet, no headlines, no mythology or throne, just a DJ building futures from the records he had known. Compton wasn't background scenery, it was heartbeat, blood and sound. Every street outside that doorway made the rhythm more profound. Turn the lights down, Eve, let the drum machine breathe. History arrives quietly before the world believes. One room behind the dance floor, one idea after dark. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is somewhere for the spark. Eve after dark, before the West had its crown. Eve after dark, here tomorrow underground. Before the records went worldwide, before the platinum on the wall, there was Compton after midnight and a DJ learning it all. Back room walls held early sessions, young ambition filled the air. Ideas traveled through the building because somebody put them there. Voices rougher than the movies, stories closer to the street. Soon that local pulse grew harder, finding power in the beat. Then Los Angeles changed forever as the sound escaped the room. Bass rolled out across the nation like headlights cutting through the gloom. Years later on the biggest stage, that little club returned once more, a symbol built into a city for the world to recognize. The door, turn the lights down, Eve, let the drum machine breathe. History arrives quietly before the world believes. One room behind the dance floor, one idea after dark. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is somewhere for the spark. Eve after dark, before the West had its crown. Eve after dark, here tomorrow underground. Before the records went worldwide, before the platinum on the wall, there was Compton after midnight and a DJ learning it all. Every empire has a basement, every legend had Thursday night on Crenshaw, no velvet rope outside, just a microphone and people with nowhere else to hide. One rule lived above the rhythm: keep your language clean tonight. So every MC brought a universe and fought with words, not fists. Health food counters, folding chairs, young poets in the back. Nobody cared about your image if your rhyme could not attack. They see alone sharpen language, mic a move beyond the grid. Freestyle became like bebop, doing things they said it shouldn't. Every weak bar met resistance, every brave idea got love. You couldn't hide behind production when the crowd was close enough. While commercial West Coast thunder made the boulevards ignite, another LA grew quietly inside the Good Life every night. No curse words, bring imagination, no disguise behind the beat. If your mind can bend the language, make the whole room leave its seat. Trumpet floating over breakbeats, rhymes cut sharper than a knife. LA found another future, Thursday nights at the Good Life. This is the Good Life. Pass that microphone around, no gold chain could save you if you couldn't move the crowd. This is the Good Life, where the fearless learn to fly before the world could understand them. They were rewriting LA nights. Freestyle fellowship pushed outward, new dimensions in the flow. Future members, future movements found a place where they could grow. Parking lots became extensions, battles followed after close. Every rhyme became a doorway, nobody knew where it would go. Project Blowed would carry forward when the original nights had changed. Independent LA hip-hop would never sound quite the same. No giant stage, no VIP room, still its influence traveled wide. Sometimes culture needs a cafe more than chandeliers inside. No curse words, bring imagination, no disguise behind the beat. If your mind can bend the language, make the whole room leave its seat. Trumpet floating over breakbeats, rhymes cut sharper than a knife. LA found another future, Thursday nights at the Good Life. This is the Good Life. Pass that microphone around, no gold chain could save you if you couldn't move the crowd. This is the Good Life, where the fearless learn to fly before the world could understand them. They were rewriting LA nights. Jazz once broke the old dimensions, hip-hop learned to do it too. Bebop hiding in the cadence, every rhythm something new. So when people tell the West Coast only one sound ruled its life, tell them listen much more closely to the ghost of the Good Life. This is the Good Life. This is the Good Life. Pass that microphone around, no Thursday faded into Friday. Chairs went back against the wall. One MC kept rhyming outside for whoever heard the call. Morning cross South Central, but the rhythm stayed behind. The cafe closed its doorway, never closed the city's mind. Black walls swallowing sunset, 3 a.m. beneath the sun. Everybody looked immortal for a terrifying little time. Cameras waited by the pavement, Whisky waited past the door. The city came looking for heaven and found something dark below. Midnight settled on the doorway, music floated through the gloom. Neon trembled on the pavement, smoke was dancing through the room. Actors mixed with hungry singers, unknown bands with restless eyes. Nobody knew who owned tomorrow, nobody questioned their disguise. The room was small, the night enormous, every table held a dream. Midnight strangers came here searching for a place to disappear unseen. Beauty gathered in the shadows, danger breathed beneath the glow. Every night became a secret that tomorrow shouldn't know. 3 a.m. at the Viper, black velvet in my veins. The city looks almost honest when it's drowning in the rain. 3 a.m. at the Viper, where the lost came to be seen. Every beautiful illusion had a darkness in between. Celebration, some nights carried something cold. Restless hearts chased a little heaven, thinking they would not grow old. Fame was shining through the doorway, but the shadows stayed inside. Every smile beneath the spotlight had another hidden side. Still the music kept on breathing, different voices crossed the stage. Old souls mixed with new believers, writing chapters on the page. This is more than faded glamour, it's a tale of fragile light. How a room can hold both beauty and the warning of the night. Don't ask who is in the corner, don't ask why I'm here tonight. Let the black room keep its secrets till they're washed away by light. Saxophone like broken perfume, rain like diamonds on the street. Every beautiful temptation has a shadow underneath. 3 a.m. at the Viper, black velvet in my veins. The city looks almost honest when it's drowning in the rain. 3 a.m. at the Viper, where the lost came to be seen. Every beautiful illusion had a darkness in between. whispers to an empty dressing room. 3 a.m. at the Viper, black velvet in my veins. The city looks almost honest when it's drowning in the rain. 3 a.m. at the Viper, where the lost came to be seen. Every beautiful illusion had a darkness in between. At the Viper, let the final spotlight fade. For the dreamers and the lost ones, for the beautiful mistakes. Sunset keeps 1,000 secrets buried underneath the sky. 3 a.m. at the Viper, everybody feels alive. Black doorway behind me, cold pavement underneath, rain erasing footprints like unfinished memories. Sunrise touching sunset, no crowd left to admire. Only one dark little room and the ghost of last night's fire. Glass towers after midnight, black cars underneath, Constellation Boulevard shining like diamonds without sleep. 1995 was calling, new doors open to the sound. Century City wore a heartbeat when the sun went down. Everybody dressed for entrance, everybody watched the rope. Some arrived already famous, others came addicted to hope. Dance floors mixed the city's cultures, rhythms crossed from coast to coast. Hollywood met Century City under lights that made them ghosts. Cell phones hadn't stolen dancing, I still had to cross the room. You could meet somebody slowly through the bass and through perfume. Friday stretched into the morning, Saturday forgot its name. LA loved reinvention and nightlife played the same game. 4 a.m. in Century City, skyline floating in the glass. Every perfect night believes it will never join the past. Hold me underneath the blue light before morning makes us leave. Nothing looks more like forever than the night we still believe. Century City, 4 a.m. Dance with me before it ends. Space beneath the glass and steel will make this disappearing real. Century City, don't turn bright, give me 30 minutes more tonight. Every club becomes a ghost, but tonight we're still too close. Premiere nights and private parties, different crowds across the years. Champagne underneath the lasers, joy disguising little fears. Cities build and cities demolish, land becomes another dream. Nightlife learns this lesson early, nothing stays the way it seems. Eventually doors went silent, new construction destruction claimed the ground. All those nights became invisible, but invisible isn't gone. As somebody who was dancing in those rooms before they fell, watch their eyes become much younger as the memory starts to tell. 4 a.m. in Century City, skyline floating in the glass. Every perfect night believes it will never join the past. Hold me underneath the blue light before morning makes us leave. Nothing looks more like forever than the night we still believe. Century City, 4 a.m. Dance with me before it ends. Space beneath the glass and steel will make this disappearing real. Century City, don't turn bright, give me 30 minutes more tonight. Every club becomes a ghost, but tonight we're still too close. They can tear away the doorway, they can build another floor, they can change the whole skyline till you recognize no more. But nobody can demolish that first song, that first romance. Architecture holds the building, memory holds the dance. Century City, 4 a.m. Dance with me before it ends. Space beneath the glass and steel make this disappearing real. Century City, don't turn bright, give me 30 minutes more tonight. Every club becomes a ghost, but tonight we're still too close. Century City, years away, I can hear the records play. Cars arriving, people laughing, Friday turning into day. If the whole room disappeared, memory still knows where it's been. Close your eyes at 4 a.m. and let us walk inside again. Morning between towers, no music anymore, only traffic where we once were waiting at the door. I hear one phantom kick drum, then everything turns gray. Another LA night has quietly slipped away. Hollywood is almost sleeping. Broadway shadows stretch below. One old building holds more evenings than a living soul could know. Different names and generations, different songs beneath one dome. Every dancer left a memory before they wandered home. Palace lights and crowded sidewalks, young LA came through the doors. Concert nights and dance floor fever, bass rolled underneath the floors. Fashion changed outside the building, hair got shorter, pants got wide. Rock gave way to other rhythms, new generation stepped inside. Hip-hop traveled through the city, R&B soft and morning air. House beats turned the room electric, everybody met somewhere. No single sound on Los Angeles, that was never LA's way. Every culture brought a rhythm, night kept learning what to play. This is for the vanished vanished dances, for the names we never knew, for the bartenders and DJs who watched whole decades passing through, for the lovers under strobes who promised things they couldn't keep. Los Angeles remembers even when the clubs fall asleep. One last dance in Los Angeles before the neon turns to gray. One last dance for every nightclub time has carried away. From sunset down to Compton, every ghost comes out tonight. One last dance in Los Angeles before we turn on the light. I saw Whisky in the distance, heard the Roxy breathe upstairs, saw the Good Life pass the microphone like freedom through the air. Eve was turning old machines on, lingerie shook underground. Century City touched the skyline, vipers swallowed every sound. All these rooms were never buildings, buildings cannot dream alone. People made them into legends, then took pieces of them home. Every generation thinks its favorite night will never end. Then the house lights rise without mercy, and the past begins again. This is for the vanished dancers, for the names we never knew, for the bartenders and DJs who watched whole decades passing through, for the lovers under strobes who promised things they couldn't keep. Los Angeles remembers even when the clubs fall asleep. One last dance in Los Angeles before the neon turns to gray. One last dance for every nightclub time has carried away. From sunset down to Compton, every ghost comes out tonight. One last dance in Los Angeles before we turn on the light. Maybe nightlife isn't darkness, maybe darkness lets us see who we are without the daylight, who we secretly could be. Every doorway gave permission for another self to start. That's why clubs become immortal after buildings fall apart. One last dance in Los Angeles before the neon turns to gray. One last dance for every nightclub time has carried away. From sunset down to Compton, every ghost comes out tonight. One last dance in Los Angeles before we turn on the light. For the whiskey, for the Roxy, for the good life after 10, for even every little room we'll never walk inside again. Let the saxophone keep crying, let the Rhodes dissolve from sight. One last dance in Los Angeles, then disappear into the night. 6 a.m. on Sunset, rain has finally gone. Neon loses all its color as California meets the dawn. No applause, no final curtain, just a city breathing slow. LA keeps the stories of everybody